everyone, it is Kate here for a Friday Reads / currently reading, and I'm happy to say that after a really bad reading slump that my last Friday Reads I did, so 2 weeks ago, I said I thought I was coming out of my reading slump, and basically just the Wheel of Time, The Shadow Rising, book number 5 just really put me in a reading slump because I was so emotionally invested in that book. So it was really great, and I think different reading slumps, there's different things that work for me. Sometimes if I reread, a lot of times if I pick up a mystery, but now I'm reading mysteries so regularly, so that's not working as often. And this one, I just kind of decided I wanted to read barely anything, and I just rewatched the whole first season of The House of Eliot, this period drama series from the 90s about these two sisters who open a fashion house in like the 20s in England. And so it's just so much fun, and that was kind of just what the doctor ordered. During that week, whenever I was driving, I was listening to the audiobook of My Life in France by Julia Child, and I finished that, and it was so, so good. So I really enjoyed that, and that was a nice, it's like I don't read much nonfiction, so that was different enough of reading that it didn't feel overwhelming. And then I did keep doing my buddy read with Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures, and we read Excellent Women by Barbara Pym, and it was such a delight, and it was such a light, easy, fun read that it didn't feel overwhelming, and even in the midst of a slump I was able to keep up with just the 4 chapters we were doing a day. And Mel and I are already planning on doing more Barbara Pym buddy reads, and this one definitely kind of swept me off my feet more than Quartet in Autumn. I definitely enjoyed Quartet in Autumn, but I was just very charmed by Excellent Women. So I'm really happy that I kept up with that buddy read, because it's going to probably be one of my favorite books of the year. So the 2 audiobooks that I'm listening to, my family-friendly audiobook I'm listening to, just as Peter gets older, he's picking up on more things, and so I feel like he'll hear those words that, you know, maybe kids don't use normally. He's going to hear those soon enough, and I'm not going to help him out by putting on a Gamache audiobook. So I'm listening to The Long Way Home by Louise Penny. This is the 10th in the Armand Gamache mystery series, and it's so great to be back there, and especially after the big climax at the end of the last one. Really great to see how they're doing. So whenever he's not around, I will be listening to that audiobook. And now a spoiler alert for my summer TBR that I will be filming directly after this. Can't wait to show you guys that. Is The Enchanted Castle by E. Nesbit. I was really excited to see this audiobook was available on Overdrive, and it is about 3 children in England, and they find this enchanted castle, and things are not all that they seem though at first. I think I'm about 60 pages into this. I haven't like coordinated with the physical copy, but it's really a lot of fun. Really enjoying this. So I just figured I didn't have any other audiobooks I was dying to get to, so I might as well just get a head start on my summer TBR, you know, audiobook wise. Then a buddy read that has been so much fun, and I'm so sad that it's ending on Sunday, is The Blue Castle by Ellen Montgomery. So this was kind of just so many coincidences that happened, just all these different people talking about the Blue Castle, and so I finally decided, you know what, I want to read it for myself, and it's so good. I have just fallen in love with Valancy, the protagonist in this, and I don't know how it's going to end, but I am really enjoying it, and like I said, I'm so sad it's going to end on Sunday, and this is a standalone, but I'm so happy that I tried this out. Then a buddy read with Kate from the novel Nomad. That is a little slow going, but I'm definitely enjoying it, is The Man in the Queue. Not a very interesting cover to look at, sorry. The Man in the Queue by Josephine Tey. This is the first in her Alan Grant series, but the order that you read that series, I find, isn't very significant because there's not lots of like overarching plot. It's more just the mysteries themselves, and you can get to know the character of Alan Grant in them. But very clever writing, just not coming as quickly as a more modern mystery would come, but I think maybe it will stay with me longer. The pacing is good and everything. Like I said, it's just taking more concentration than your average mystery. Then another very slow buddy read I am doing with the lovely Hillary from Your Robot Friend, and Katie from Life Between Words. They love food writing, and my parents gave this to me years ago. This was my mom's copy, so I think it's really cool to have her copy. The Art of Eating by MFK Fisher. and it is her 5 most famous books in one volume: How to Cook a Wolf, Consider the Oyster, Serve It for Forth, The Gastronomical Me, and Alphabet for Gourmets. So we started with Serve It Forth. We're taking 3 months to read this, so it's a really nice laid-back buddy read, and we discuss on Sundays what we thought of the 10 chapters that we read in that week. So really enjoying that buddy read. Okay, and then 2 books that I'm planning on starting this weekend, because they'll be due before too long at the library. One you saw me haul a couple Mondays ago, and that is Hilled by Nicola Griffith. This is historical fiction that comes highly recommended by Mel from Mel's Bookland Adventures. I do not make enough time for historical fiction, and she reads a fair amount, and so I feel like I get like a cheat of like, I get the best of the best from just watching Mel's videos. So this is about Saint Hildegard, or Saint Hilda. St. Hilda of Whitby, which I love Whitby. So definitely looking forward to reading that, and it'll be some nice variety. I'm just finding that reading from lots of different genres is another way that's helping me to stay out of more reading slumps. It just feels refreshing. Then a hard-boiled series that I really have wanted to try after hearing Louise from The Big-Haired Bookworm and Leanne from Literary Diversions talk about it is the Vera Stanhope mystery series by Ian Cleves. The first is called The Crow Trap, and there is a like a PBS Vera series, but I wanted to try this out before I do that. But I've been reading Many, Many Cozies the first part of this year, which is great. It's been so much fun, but I'm kind of itching for some more hard-boiled fun. And I think these are set in Scotland? But yes, when Rachel, the leader of an environmental study, is horrified to discover a body when she arrives at a cottage. So, sounds pretty exciting already. And then lastly, I hadn't talked for a while about my reading of War and Peace. I am still reading this. I felt really overwhelmed trying to read it in a month, though. That's not happening. And so my goal is to kind of finish it by 2018. And my plan so far is, I heard about someone who, he reads War and Peace every year, and he reads 1 chapter a day. But I have other reading that I want to do in the morning sometimes, so I'm reading 7 chapters every Saturday morning. That's like my plan, and it's worked out well. We'll see how long I keep up with it. I am actually really enjoying this, and I want to savor it, and I didn't want hurrying through it to make me not enjoy it, if that makes sense. So I just didn't want to rush it if it would make my enjoyment less of that. So that is everything that I am currently reading. I'm really happy to be back in the reading swing of things. I've had a fabulous reading week. I think I've read 4 books this week. Yeah, so it's just been wonderful. Let me know what you are reading this weekend, and I will see you guys for another video soon. Bye.